Hi, this is Gail Romero. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Collective Changes, here today to talk to you about impacting 1 million women by the year 2020 through women's global economic empowerment. We had 4 major mandates that we were interested in. Most of these mandates came about based on our research, but the first was to make sure that countries understand the important economic impact of women to their economies. The second was to reduce barriers to women in leadership roles and into the workforce. The third was to leverage technology so that we could impact more women with business skills and grow more jobs. And the fourth one, to reduce gender-based violence globally, primarily because we realized that 1 in 3 women in the world suffer from gender. In 2010, we did a little research and we found out that 104 million women started businesses representing 59 global economies. Sadly, many of them failed primarily because they had no skill set, they had no training, and it was seriously damaging to many of those, and gender-based violence can actually increase under those circumstances. In 2012, Women and the Economic Summit had as a speaker Hillary Clinton, and she goes on to say during her presentation that great global dream that we have for women's economic empowerment cannot be realized if we continue to tinker around the edges of reform. We've been talking about this since the 70s and nothing really has changed. We have to get governments, corporations, and individuals like you and I to start working on enforcing the laws and policies and making a transformational shift, a paradigm shift, if you will, on what kinds of choices we're going to make. If we do not get engaged, things are not going to change, and quite frankly, the world isn't going to get any better if we don't. So, understanding that women need affordable business training and mentoring, Collective Changes made the choice to offer free, global, and virtual business training. We feel that this is an answer. This is a great way for us to change the economic empowerment for the world. So Collective Changes did some searching around, and we realized that we could offer a 6-month mentoring program that included business planning, cash flow analysis, tutorials, peer-to-peer support, and mentors that really cared about and believed in women's economic empowerment. As a mentee, we felt that they needed to learn the values-based business skills, financial literacy, global communications, particularly virtually, because that is where the world is going in the next 10 years, and self-reliance. That self-reliance is something that will carry them on for the next several decades. We understand that if you learn all of this, that confidence is part of the piece that will come from this and carry women forward even further. Collective Changes is sustainable. We understand that the only way we are going to be successful is if our mentees learn and our mentees grow through the process to become mentors themselves. So we provide that programming for them so that they go from interns to associates to a mentor in training, and we believe that the mentee can in fact represent her community well going forward. When women learn business skills, amazing things happen. Because what they do, they don't just grow their businesses. They have the financial tools then to access credit. They can then grow jobs that they give to other women. They become extremely empowered, and gender-based violence historically declines when that happens. Another thing happens when women become economically empowered, and that is they give back to their families. What they will do is they will make sure that the family has education, nutrition, and that they actually become part of a secure future. When women grow businesses, other things happen that are pretty amazing. They employ other women. Those women become economically empowered. They provide for their families. The cycle continues over and over, and entire communities can be changed. When women-owned small to medium-sized enterprises grow, we reduce gender-based violence. which is pretty significant. But also job openings increase, family incomes increase, national GDPs increase, and there is a potential for economic stability throughout the region. As a mentor and businesswoman, women individually change as well. A woman will become socially engaged in her community because she's economically vested. She then becomes a role model for not only her peers, but her peers' daughters, and eventually becomes a leader in the community. Once a woman becomes a leader in her community, she can also start to begin to play a political role, which can change the political structure throughout an entire nation. Collective Changes is a new approach. Admittedly, we're the first of its kind, and we actually are bringing in results-driven software. Analytics and metrics, technology integration, gender-focused learning, all of these things have been integrated into our software so that we can be successful and that women can continue to grow and learn and grow jobs. We believe Collective Changes is a winner, but we're not the only ones. We're using the #1 mentoring software in the world. It has integrated mentor and mentee matching based on the needs and the skills of the two individuals. It integrates schedules and milestones, resources and templates, and virtually provides a very engaging atmosphere and opportunity so that people stay on top of their learnings and the mentors can help guide the mentees through the process. What I want you to do today is think about making a collective choice with Collective Changes. Our job, as we see it, is to change the world, and we hope that your job, as you see it, is support a mentee. $25 will pay for one mentee for a 6-month program, and you can pay for 2 or 4 or 10. With your help, you can help your global sister become a supporter. And as Hillary Clinton said, we all have a decision to make, a choice as to how our world is going to progress. Thank you today for listening to how we hope to promote women's economic empowerment globally in the next decade, how we hope to grow jobs, reduce gender-based violence, and change the world. We can't do it alone, so please give today and tell a friend. Thank you.